Hey everybody, it's Flyin Ryan here with a review of the CX model CX021. Now this is kind of cool because it's actually a big version of the CX023. So they kind of have almost the exact same look, just in different size. So I thought that was pretty cool. Even though I wasn't, I had some problems with this one. This new one flies quite well. Oops, knocked over the transmitter there. So it's kind of an XDart Next rebrand or redesign clone, whatever you want to call it. So that intrigued me, and then of course the awesome green color. So I wanted to see how this did. I was a little bit hesitant being a CX model. I haven't had the best luck with them. But this works pretty well. It actually flies really nice. It's got 4 different rates, and the yaw rate changes with them, and it's got a fast yaw, which is one thing I've been looking for. I wanted an XDart Next with a fast yaw rate, so this is kind of that. However, it doesn't quite fly as nice as the XDart Next. It's a little bit, I don't know, kind of slow or lazy in the accelerometer. It's kind of a little bit slow to respond and whatnot. But otherwise it's pretty nice. You can do funnels with it. It's got these pretty good functional prop guards. They do protect above the blades, so you can touch the ceiling. It's got nice internal LEDs. However, it's kind of weird that there's white LEDs in the front and green in the back. But being that it's a green frame, the white LEDs kind of look green. So it's like a one shade of green in the front and a darker shade of green in the back. So not exactly the best for orientation, though. There's a white version and an orange version, and I'm sure the LEDs would look different in that. But at least in this green combination, it's just a lot of green, which I'm not complaining about, but doesn't really exactly help with orientation. You got these nice little rubber landing feet, so you got a nice soft landing, really nice landing there. The transmitter is pretty interesting, kind of hobby grade style, but the button layout's a little weird. So you've got your, high-low rate buttons here, which is not just high-low, there's 4 rates, so it's kind of a weird label for it. 3D and roll is your flip button, so you hit that and then move whichever way you want. However, on high rates, on 100% rates, it flips all the time. But I couldn't really tell. I think the 3rd and the 4th rate are essentially the same, except for 4th always has flips. So flying in the 3rd rate seemed to be just as fast, but without flips. So that was kind of nice, actually. They didn't really hinder you so that you can't fly full speed without flipping all the time. So that worked pretty well. You've got a couple, either automatic flips at 100% rate, or you use the flip button. On the side here, you've got what would be throttle trim actually turns the LEDs on and off, and then this is reset. That's actually your recalibrate the accelerometer button. So that's the first I've seen where you just press a button to recalibrate the accelerometer. You don't have to do any stick inputs or anything. You just press the button, the lights blink, and it recalibrates. So that's pretty cool and convenient and easy to remember. Let's see, it comes with a 300 milliamp hour LiPo battery, a spare set of props, a screwdriver, and a USB charging cable. It takes about 35 minutes to charge the battery, and you get about 6-minute and 40-second flights with a 15-second LVC warning. The prop guards, they screw on, and it looks like you could remove them. However, I didn't mess with that. I didn't try it because it flies just fine with the prop guards on. But if you took them off, I would expect you to get 7.5 minute flights, so a little bit longer flight times without them on. Let's see if there's anything else to say. Nope, that's it. So let's go take it for a flight. Alright, this is the flight review of the CX model CX021. Pretty cool looking quad. So yeah, you can turn off the lights with the throttle button there. That'll turn the LEDs on and off. And I've got it in low rates to start. I mean, even low rates, it's pretty quick. So I feel like it's not quite as smooth of a flyer as the X-Dart Next or the 1000A, but the yaw rate is definitely faster. Let's get it out in the center of the room here. So there's medium, now there's high rates. So I think, yeah, the yaw does change. There's low, medium, 3, and then 4. I think 3 and 4 are the same rates, except for 4 is constant flip. So it's just beeping the whole time to let me know it's in flip mode, basically. But you can fly on the 3rd rate, and it's, full rates without, full rates without constant flip mode. So that was a good idea to, let us fly at 100% without constantly doing flips. Or at least I think it's 100%. It sure seems like it. I mean, it's still really quick. So yeah, I was trying to get some funnels going there. This thing, you couldn't do a funnel like that with the X-Dart Next, that's for sure. The prop guards are not great. Looks like I lost a little landing foot there, popped out. Try to wedge that back in. Looks like it's just kind of pressure fit through there. Let me get in there. There we go. But yeah, the prop guards aren't too good. They're a little bit flimsy. But I think they'd help in light bumps. But as you saw, a little bit too hard of a bump and it really gets thrown around. The prop guards are a little bit springy and kind of just shoot the quad off in a random direction. Let's see. Let's go back to medium rates. And let's do some flips now. The flip button is a little bit awkwardly placed. Oh right, yeah, the flip button just does forward flips. It's just an automatic forward flip. So you don't get to choose which way you want to flip unless you're in high rates. And then it's, full stick input in any direction will give you the flip in that direction. But you've got to be really sensitive on the sticks to make sure you don't flip the wrong or when you're not intending to. Man, I really don't like when transmitters beep at you the whole time. Alright, well, let's take it in for a landing and do a little LED test. So I think with the green one probably is the only one that has this problem, because I think these are white LEDs in the front and green in the back, but since the white is going through a green body, it just looks like a little bit different color shade of green. So not exactly great for orientation, but it kind of looks like yellow and green. So I mean, personally I like it. With how much I like green, I think it's pretty cool looking, but it's not exactly the best for orientation. But definitely a night flyer. I think the orange and white ones would probably be a little bit easier for orientation. But definitely bright, definitely visible. That front white headlight certainly helps as well. So overall, I really like this quad. It's a good one. It's, like I said, it's a little bit more twitchy than the X-Dart Next and the 1000A. So it's not quite the smooth, precise flyer that those are, but it's a much more aggressive flyer, much more fancy, sport flying and doing crazy stuff that you couldn't do with those. So you can get pretty crazy with this one. And I'm just in medium rates still. This isn't even high rates. Medium rate pirouette or funnel. Whoop, that was a pretty cool looking crash. Now I'm just trying to go really crazy with it and just have fun and wrecking it all over the place. Anyway, I think that was everything there is to show with that one. We'll take it in for a landing, or not. And it looks like that little landing foot came out again. It's just kind of a pressure fit with this little, you know, a bigger ring around it, so you just kind of have to smash it back into place, but I'll do that off camera. But anyway, there you go. That's the CX021, the big brother to the CX023. Pretty cool looking, and I love the green. So yeah, I'm happy with this one. I think this may be, you know, the X-Dart next with the fast yaw that I was hoping for. Not quite the smooth flyer it is, but definitely a fun one. Alright, we'll check the video description for price and purchase links. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.